Hey guys, it's Courtney from the Kitchen Garden, and I'm joining you a little backlit to bring you a little snippet into my complete garden planner. It's available now on the website. So excited, and I've had my copy printed. I just had it done at Office Depot, and it was super easy for me to upload and just choose the pages that I wanted printed and in what order and how many copies I wanted of each, because there is a blank monthly template and weekly templates and things like that. So I wanted extra copies of those. But what I really want to show you today is the sun map, how to do a sun map, why it's so important, especially when you're planning out your garden. So I'm going to show you really quickly what that page looks like. So here is the sun map instruction page that's part of the Complete Garden Planner, and it takes you step by step through how to make a sun map of your yard. And I'd first done a sun map for our yard last year after reading Amy Strauss's book, The Suburban Micro Farm. Mind-blowing, guys. We have a pretty big yard to be in the city. It's almost 3/4 of an acre. And I was only using, though, the small portion for a vegetable garden to actually grow fruits and vegetables. And she really challenged me to utilize more of our yard. There's plenty of spaces in our yard where fruits and vegetables can grow, and why aren't I using those? It seems common sense now, but at the time it was really quite revolutionary for me. So I'm going to show you how I made my sun map. It's already done, but I'm just going to kind of walk you through it so that you can use the next page. This is a page in the Complete Garden Planner where you'll be able to put your sun map, and that way you have it on hand for planning out your garden. So stay tuned. So what you'll need to create a sun map is a rough sketch of your home. This is clearly not a to scale model of our home, but pretty close, okay? And then the driveway, the walkway. This is actually the front of our home. We have our driveway is actually in the back along an alley, so a bit of a different setup than most people have. And the purpose of putting your house in the middle is just to kind of give you a structure, and the rest of it is your yard space. And you'll see you're going to need 3 colors. You can choose whatever colors you like, but I shaded in yellow what parts of our yard get full sun. And you can see that this is the south facing side of our house. So this gets full sun, as well as most of the front yard. And then this section of the backyard, which is actually where our current garden is, all gets full sun. Partial sun, I shaded in blue. And so this means 4 to 6 hours a day. And a greater portion of the backyard, the very edge of the south facing yard, our neighbors have a brick wall here, brick fence. And so that kind of blocks some sun there for part of the day. And then really all of this north facing side of our home just gets partial sun. And then I colored in red, or what kind of looks like pink, parts of our yard that are shady. We've got a large tree line here and right on the edge of that brick wall. And we have a large magnolia tree here, and that nothing is really going to grow up underneath that. So having this sun map gives me a chance to know my garden is actually in the right space because it gets plenty of sun. And this whole south facing side of our yard is really underutilized. We have since come through and planted fig tree and blueberry bushes. I've planted some black raspberry bushes here, and with the intention of taking out the remaining shrubbery that's there and planting it. Also allowed me to see that here along this walkway is a flower bed, and I am now using it here in the winter time to grow my garlic and onions. So it's there just at the front of the house, and since they're green, it does kind of bring a bit of life to the flower bed in the winter months. So this is what a sun map will look like, and it just gives you a chance to really look at your yard large scale and see what areas you can use to grow. I'm probably never going to get to the point where I have a full garden in the front yard. It's just not really something I'm interested in maintaining. But I am very interested in using almost all of our south facing yard and much more of our backyard to grow more and more vegetables to feed our family and to be able to share with neighbors and just to teach our kids about where food comes from. So that's a sun map, and I hope that you'll try one out, and I can't wait to see them.